history and background. This gentle giant is an Oceanic Manta Ray, the largest ray in the world, with wingspans reaching up to 26 feet and weighing over 5,300 pounds. Oceanic mantas and reef mantas are often confused for one another, and until recently were thought to be one species. In 2009, Dr. Marshall and her team documented the visually distinct differences between oceanic mantas and reef mantas. In 2011, Dr. Kashiwagi and others analyzed and confirmed the genetic difference between the species. Identification. The oceanic manta's dorsal side, also known as the top side, is often darker with two white shoulder patches. The line of separation between these two white areas forms a T. In contrast, the reef mantas have a Y shape. Also, the oceanic mantas have a white ventral side or underside, with black spots only below their gills. Their gill slits are often black. The reef mantas can have spots all over their ventral side. These spots are similar to a human's fingerprint. Each pattern is unique to that individual manta. This is how scientists are able to ID mantas and track their population size. Here's a guide that can help you identify which species you are seeing. Behaviors. Oceanic mantas are usually found further offshore compared to reef mantas. Both species are often solitary, but will aggregate for feeding, cleaning stations, and males around a female for mating. Mantas have the largest brain-to-body mass ratio compared to other fish, making them extremely intelligent. Mantas are filter feeders and eat zooplankton. They feed by unfurling their cephalic fins, the fins on the sides of their mouth, to help funnel water and prey through their wide open mouth and over their gill rakers. The gill rakers filter out specific plankton that gets diverted to their stomach, while the rest of the water pushes out their gills. Manta rays use many different types of feeding strategies, such as working together to make feeding change, and even barrel rolling. Lifespan. Oceanic mantas are known to live over 45 years based off of photo identification records. It is believed that their gestation, or the length of the female's pregnancy, is about 1 year. Unlike skates and sharks, which lay egg cases, manta rays give birth to a single live pup. When pups are born, they must immediately fend and forage for themselves, since there is no parental care. Birth in the wild has never been observed. If you see this in the wild, please record it and share. There is much to learn about the life of the oceanic manta ray. Protection and main threats. The oceanic manta ray was listed as threatened under the Endangered Species Act in 2018. Due to their large bodies, oceanic manta rays are highly susceptible to entanglement in commercial and recreational fisheries. The entanglements can cause damage to the manta ray's cephalic fins or pectoral fins, resulting in amputations, making it harder for them to swim and feed or even result in death. In many parts of the world, manta rays are illegally hunted for their gill rakers. Fueled by a high demand in East Asia for their use as healing tinctures. Mantas can also be injured from boat strikes when feeding or traveling just below the surface, become entangled in nets or other types of fishing gear. There is still so much we need to learn about the oceanic manta rays. It was recently discovered that off the shore of Ecuador, there is the largest aggregation of oceanic manta rays that is more than 10 times larger than any known subpopulation of the species. Scientists are still hoping to find oceanic manta aggregation sites in Hawaiian waters so that they can get a better understanding of their population size and how to better protect them. How you can help. Help us identify and track mantas by reporting any sightings. You can report sightings of oceanic or reef mantas on the websites of either the Manta Pacific Research Foundation or Hawaii Association for Marine Education and Research. If able, please take photos of the underside of the manta showing their spot pattern. When boating, have someone on the lookout for marine species to help avoid boat strikes. The props of the boats can cause fatal injuries. Drive slowly, 5 to 10 knots, near harbors and maintain no wake speeds within 200 feet of shoreline. Wearing polarized glasses can help you see marine life in the water. When going fishing, please be aware of high-use manta areas where there is a lot of upwelling, usually a steep drop-off. Please consider moving locations or bringing in lines if you see a manta around. Using biodegradable fishing line as well as barbless and stainless steel hooks can help with entanglements. Braided fishing line is the most harmful fishing line when mantas are accidentally entangled because it is so strong. It is best to use biodegradable fishing line or even monofilament line when fishing around protected species. Mahalo na nui for your kokua.